everyone. I recently had an event that was hosted at Kendra Scott, and I decided to do my makeup up just a little bit more extra than usual, and I got a lot of compliments on it. So I decided to recreate this look in lighting that goes in and out throughout the whole video. So keep watching. I'll walk you through all of this. I'll list all the products, and then at the very, very end, I'll share with you my outfit of the day because I'm going to another little event today. Alrighty, I have everything that I used for my Kendra Scott meetup in front of me, so let's start going. And I really do enjoy the chit chat part, so instead of stopping to talk about something, unless it's really a big deal, I will list everything down in the description box in the order in which I apply it. I will list the brush that I use, if I use a brush, right underneath it. So if you are curious as to how or what I'm doing or what kind of brush to use, doesn't mean that you need to go out and buy everything I'm using. Obviously, to make affiliate income, so it's always appreciated, but I specifically am linking the brushes I'm using so you can see the type, and you may already have something in your collection that's very, very similar and you don't even realize I'm using it for those things. So that is why. Okay, so I started with my Instant Eye Lift as always. This is something I don't use all the time, a lot in the summer. This is from Colleen Rothschild. It's a black tourmaline face primer. It is a mattifying face primer that doesn't dry you out, which is key because I have dry skin. But you're probably like, so what do you need a mattifier for? Well, I still sweat when it's 8,000 degrees outside. And so this helps with that. And it also helps with the foundation I'm about to use. So I don't use this every day, and I don't use this with every foundation, but I have decided that this is my current absolute favorite foundation, the NARS Reflecting Foundation. Now I use shade Yukon when I'm not tan. I've been fake tanning, and I've been, let me apply and talk at the same time. So I rarely tan my face. I have found that it's easier to tan my body and neck and then just bronze up my face and use a darker shade foundation. But I have been reaching for my Saint-Tropez Purity Bronzing Mist for my face, and it's actually working faster than I thought. And my face, woo, hang on 1 minute. Okay, adjusted for lighting there. Anyway, that facial mist is supposed to be very gradual, and I don't know if it's because it's an older bottle, it's from last year, but my face actually got more tan. And I know that it's more tan because I usually wear the shade Yukon in the NARS Reflecting Foundation, and this is shade Fiji, and it's blending right in. So it's a few shades darker. It is and it isn't. If you look on the NARS, I don't think it has it here. Does it say the number? It's 1.5, but it's in the same, oh my gosh, the sun is killing me. 1 second. Okay, I've shut the blinds. Hopefully we can, anyway, I'm a little patchy. I'm also a little all over the place. I'm babbling today. I'm gonna put a little bit here. I didn't exfoliate my neck very well. This foundation, some are rated as warm, some are, warm, cool, and neutral. It's the cool tone. I'm normally not a cool tone person. This NARS Reflecting Foundation is outstanding, but I will say that their shade range in no way correlates to any other foundation or even other foundations in the NARS universe. I don't get it. Anyway, my point is I am shade Yukon in the winter or when I'm not tanning, which is a more pink undertone. It's considered cool. And I just went up to the next shade in the cool tone family. So there you go. I believe that's what I did. I also had to pick up a new shade of my favorite under eye concealer. It's the Tarte Ultra Creamy Shape Tape, and my shade is Light Neutral 22N. I'm normally 16N. So I just jumped to the next neutral. I know it's a little dark in here, but I feel like you can actually see the tones of the makeup better. So let me know how this is working for you, or actually maybe don't. I will say this is the Real Techniques sponge. I always use a beauty sponge to blend in the Ultra Creamy, and I don't love it. It's okay. It does the job okay. It's really firm. So I think it'd be really nice for all over my face, but it's, I think, a little too firm for the under eye. I used this primer because this is a very glowy foundation, and while I like the glow generally, I love the coverage and the finish. And because I'm already adding my own natural glow, I don't need it to be quite so glowy. So I used that particular primer to take down a bit of the glow while keeping that beautiful coverage and finish. So today I actually have another occasion, so I thought this would be the perfect time to film the same makeup look. It was one of those days where everything came together. To be fair, I had just had my hair done that afternoon. I did not schedule the event actually to coincide with it. I had that on the calendar months ago, the hair appointment. And the actual Kendra Scott event was supposed to be Friday the 13th. And then we thought, this is to benefit mental illness. Maybe having it, any benefit really, on Friday the 13th isn't a good idea. A lot of people have other plans on a Friday evening. Let's move it to the middle of the week. I'm talking about this like it was some huge event. For me, it was. Any opportunity, hi Rowdy, any opportunity where I get to meet some of you is a huge event. And I had a couple of my friends in real life come. Some of you have heard of them, like Kiki was there from, you've seen her from my vlogs if you're really old school viewers. My friend Amanda Barkley Floral was there. She's the one that's the White House holiday designer, and she did my mantle for Hanukkah. My best friend Lee was there. And then a couple local influencers came that are also friends of mine, which really made me feel kind of amazing. And then about, I'd say 7 or 8 of you all came, and it was so nice because we could actually chit chat and get to know each other a little bit. I mean, I know that you know me, but I don't know you. So it was really nice to talk, and I love getting to spend time with you guys. And in a perfect world, everywhere I travel, I would do something like that, especially if there's a Kendra Scott location, because they're just so wonderful. Now, the night that I did my makeup last week was before I started tanning. And so just to give myself an all over bronzed look, I used the lightest shade in the L'Oreal bronzer. That might be a little much. I'm just gonna lightly dust it really lightly, just because I'm already, I'll take it down my neck. But the bronzer I really used to sculpt and bronze is the Gucci one. So that's what I'm gonna do here. And this is really super nice, and I had a lot of fun. While I think I can recreate the makeup, the hair, not so much. Like I said, I just had my hair done that day, so my hairstylist had just colored it. We cut a couple inches off. She styled it. She came. Jenny and her partner Shelly came, which was so sweet. I love that they came to support me like that. I did make one mistake in the Like to Know It or the LTK post I made about my makeup. I included a different highlighter. This was actually the highlighter I used. I was a little confused. This is the Pillow Talk highlighter. And I just swirl my brush around. So, now the event today, this is probably a little too much. This is, there is a women's club as part of our country club, their women's association. This blush, by the way, is magical. Even on the fairest of skin. You just have to tap it before you apply. Gives the prettiest natural flush. You can build it up. Anyway, they have a monthly luncheon, and I used to be a member years and years ago when I did a lot more like volunteering, like junior league type stuff. And then, you know, whatever, you get busy and you have other interests, and here comes the sun. So anyway, I get the monthly announcements of the luncheon, and you don't have to be you have to be a member of the club, but you don't have to be a member of the Women's Association. It's like a separate group to join to attend their events. And this month's event was like the speaker is a woman who owns a hardware store and handyman service. So I'm like, ooh, and she's talking about you know, how to do certain handyman projects in your own house. And the menu, they also always post the menu. So it just worked out that I was interested in the topic and I like whatever's on the menu. I can't even remember what it was, but I was like, oh, let's go. So I'm going, and I did rope my friend Amanda in to come with me. She's also a member at Santerra, so we're going. So yeah, I mean, technically it's a country club, but it's also 2022. So like the concept, at least my club, is not, it's pretty low key. Like as clubs go, I know people like to say the club. Okay, look, you don't need anybody to sponsor you. I like to say that it's like a very expensive park district, if any of you live in a town that does park districts, because you just pay your fee. You know, there's a fee to be a social member, which means you can just use the club to eat and drink and hang out. And then there's the tennis membership, so all that, plus you get to use the tennis facilities. Social membership includes pool. And then we're golf members, so that you give full use of all the facilities, mainly the golf. And here comes the sun. Do. I will just started using this. It came in a PR kit. It's the primer potion. Is that what they call this thing? Yeah, it's actually really nice. I get why people love it. The reason I'm going through all that is because I know some people belong to really fancy clubs and that's cool. I don't. And I don't want people to think like, ooh, no, it's not like, it's just very casual. So the palette I used is this latte palette from Dominique Cosmetics. It is not new. They have some of the most beautiful shimmer shades I've ever seen. And don't let these mattes scare you. They blend like a dream and they're so easy to use. I'm going to use this yellowy one, which actually is more of like it's like ivory with a little yellow tone, so it kind of warms you up. I'm gonna put that in the crease and up to the brow bone, just so everything blends even more smoothly. So anyway, this gives me an excuse to leave the house, put on more makeup than usual. Okay, next is caramel, by the way. Right there. I think this is what I did. I know what I did on the lid, and honestly, that's the most important part. Okay, we had sun issues and I kept going. So I have caramel in the crease and I'm putting now hazelnut in the outer corner. Anyway, if you hear any beeping and stuff, our next door neighbor is doing some remodeling on her garage. So you're gonna hear like construction trucks possibly backing up and banging. So just giving y'all a heads up. I don't know how good the mic is. Okay, that looks like a lot, and it is a lot. So I'm gonna take the original brush that I used, and I'm just gonna blend. I'm excited because I haven't like had a reason to go to an event in a while. Not that this is like a big deal, but it's nice to get out of the house, try something new, and maybe find a handyman service. Okay, so I did creme brulee all over the lid, and I use my finger for this. My nails are getting long. I'm kind of growing them out, kind of wanting to see where that goes. So I start with my finger and I'm keeping it, I don't know if you can see, I'm keeping it in the middle of the lid. I'm not going all the way into the inner corner. And I'm also patting it onto a little bit of the actual matte shade. I don't want to complain about the sun. It's nice and all, but like, I also like the, from the Angie Hot and Flashy collection, the A505 is a great brush for packing on a shimmer shade. I'm also excited because as I'm filming this, Shane is coming home tomorrow and he is bringing his cat. Make sure you're subscribed to my newsletter because I will be giving updates there. Okay, in the inner corner, I'm using Macchiato. It's the latte palette. I'll let y'all know how it goes over there and I'll probably mention something on stories. A little secret thing I did is I used this orangey shade, which surprisingly not, is called Pumpkin Spice. And I put a little on a fluffy brush. This is the 201. I always get the 201 and the 202 mixed up. 201. Tap off a little and then very lightly go over the very top of that transition shade. It adds a little bit of warmth, and then, I know, it's a lot. It's special occasion makeup. We're going a little crazy. This is more than I need to wear to a luncheon at the club, but whatever. I could always wipe it off a little bit. Then we go back to this yellow shade, and now the sun is gone. And I just kind of blend it all together. Now we need to anchor this so it doesn't look like my eyes are just floating in my face. So I'm going in with their pencil brush, the 207, and I'm gonna take the caramel shade, which is the most neutral, I'd say, of the lighter shades. Here comes the sun again. But I think we got it. And I'm just gonna gently run that. I'm gonna curl my lashes. I'm gonna apply my go-to primer, the Lancome Seals Booster, and my current favorite mascara, which is the Lash Paradise, and then we'll talk about the lips. Eyes are done. I forgot, as always, to put in my setting spray. I do prefer the Charlotte Tilbury Setting Mist. I got this one in PR, and it's fine. It's the Urban Decay All Nighter Vitamin C Cactus Flower Water Long Lasting Makeup Setting Spray All Day Wear. It has vitamin C in it. I have loaded on so many layers of makeup. There's no way this is getting onto my actual skin to do anything, but that's fine. Now the lips, I think, were the whole focus. I mean, the eyes are cool, but my lips I was really happy with. So I lined my lips with Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk, which I have to say is not billed as a long wear liner, but it really does stick around. So let me do that real quickly. And then the star of the outfit was this. So, oh my gosh, I think it was in 2011. I went out to LA and I met with my friend in real life, who I didn't get to meet until then, Jamie Greenberg. She's a celebrity makeup artist. She works with some amazing celebrities. And we hung out, she did my makeup, and fast forward to 2022, we're still friends, and she's designed her own makeup line. She came out with something called the Bly Lighter, which is a cream product that is a hybrid between blush and a highlighter. And then just recently she launched the Bloss, which is a hybrid between a balm and a gloss. And there's 3 products in the line: pink, nude, and clear. So this is the nude one, and it twists up like the balm sticks we've all been loving lately, like the ones from the Tarte Juicy Lip Collection, but it dispenses out holes in the top, which I doubt you can see. So I'll just show you. So you twist the bottom and it pushes out the product like a gloss. I mean, it's liquid, a thick liquid, like a gloss. So you just smear it around, see how shiny it is? So it has the pigmentation of a lipstick, the spreading capability of a gloss. It's not gonna dry down, it's not a liquid lip. And the moisturizing property of a balm. Probably stuck a little too much out. So I just keep spreading it. Now, it's not a liquid lipstick, so it's not gonna last as long as a liquid lipstick. It's not even gonna last quite as long probably as a lipstick, but way longer than a gloss. And honestly, I only reapplied it once in the 3 hours of the time span of the event. I had 2 glasses of champagne, like little glasses, but I had 2 glasses, I did a lot of talking, and I tried the pink one. This is the nude one. It's literally called the pink one, the nude one. The pink one does leave more of a stain, so it's a little more long lasting. I think this is genius. I hope she comes out with a huge range of colors, because for the summer, while I love those balm stick lipsticks, I love them, I have a ton of them. If you leave these in your purse in the heat, or you accidentally leave them in the car, they melt. But this won't, because it's already in liquid form, so I'm really loving it. Okay, I am going to get into my outfit. I'm gonna zhuzh up my hair, and I'm gonna do a whole outfit of the day with you, and then I will say goodbye. So hang on one second, let me get dressed. All right, as I warned you, my hair, this is 3-day hair from when I got it styled, so any style left to it is from when my stylist did it. And we did chop off about 1 inch in the front and 2 inches in the back. I'm not going for a blunt cut. My hair just isn't thick enough or really designed for that kind of cut, but I did want to even everything out because I am seeing hair growth, and I am going to give you a hair update video very soon. And it just helps make it look thicker and cleaner, so to speak, if I have more of an even length. So let's head over to the mirror and let's share the outfit of the day. Okay, here is today's outfit. So it's not terribly fancy. This dress is actually from Avara, and I think it sold out. It's from the brand THML. If I can find this exact dress at another retailer, I'll list it. But honestly, I have seen some dupes for this on Amazon that are way less expensive, so I can find those. I'm gonna use the Amazon snap lens to find it myself. I'll list those down in the description box. Shoes are gonna be one of the 2 pairs of shoes that I live in, these. And then for jewelry, I went with all Dean Davidson today. If you want a list of all the jewelry I wore to the Kendra Scott event, I actually posted that, so I'll put that link down in the description box also. But This is their adjustable pendant that I love. This is part of their birthstone collection. It's an aquamarine. And then this is the bracelet from their, I don't remember what collection. I'll have it all listed. And then the matching earrings to go with it. And the bag I'm wearing today, haven't worn this one in a while. It's the, it's not zipped, so it's why it's flopping around. I still have to put my stuff in it. It's the YSL, I think it's the Mini Lou camera bag. You'd think I'd know. I'm just gonna throw my phone in here because it doesn't fit on the outside. It does have slots in here, so I don't actually even have to use a wallet, powder, some tissue. That's gonna be about the extent of what's going in here today. All right, I hope that you had fun. This was a lot of fun to kind of walk you through the day, and I hope you're having a good one, whatever it is that you're doing today. Thanks for hanging out with me, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.